Hope that you guys have had a good week so far. We've got quite a few things to discuss as we head into the open here. Just going over some pre-market prep. So I do this every single Wednesday through Friday with Edgefield. Just going over some potential trade ideas that we could be seeing, and just giving thoughts on the market, maybe from previous days and also heading into today's open. First things first is we did have FOMC last night, and we do have some Euro news coming out at 3 p.m. South African time. So that would be in the next hour. So that would just be before American market opens. Okay. But just going into a few things, what I'm seeing this morning, and I actually was up late South African time trading the ES shorts over here. I got in at 28 and out at 08. So a nice little flush down on that flush from FOMC. What I'm seeing today is we're still actually struggling, at least pre-market here, to take these highs from yesterday. So, we've taken out previous day's highs. Maybe we could be seeing a little bit of a reversal. I definitely think if we take out these lows here at 85, we could definitely see a continued sell-off. But of course, the trend right now is still bullish. So that's the direction that we would ideally like to trade in. But I would just be careful of buying at these highs here. We can get caught or trapped traders trying to buy into these levels here. So as long as we stay in the zone, I might just sit on my hands today. And I think a lot of traders, they come into each and every single trading day expecting to find a trade. And that's not always the case. You want to be trading on a more high probability setups. So on the ES chart, that is between these levels of 85 and 59.52. Okay, let's go to NASDAQ. NASDAQ as well. Still trading back at those FOMC levels. We can see this is the 15-minute time frame. Okay, and what we can see on this as well, between 350, basically, this level here, and back down here is still quite a consolidation range. And it's not really interesting for me to be trading within these levels, at least at the moment. So I'll let the open happen, see what we get after the open, and then take and pick my spots from there. Just for some, we did have Meta earnings yesterday. Meta's actually down 9% at the moment. Microsoft also had earnings. Okay, so Microsoft also had earnings yesterday. We are down just under 2% at the moment. And Google had earnings as well yesterday, and that is actually up 8%. So we do have some more earnings as well. So if you go over to your trading view and you go to calendars and then earnings, we do have Apple and Amazon, I believe, today as well after the close. So let's go like this, market cap. Okay, let's go like this. Or was that Friday? Yeah, it could have been Friday. Yeah, there we go. Apple and Amazon. Sorry, there we go. Apple and Amazon we have at the close here today. You can see after market close as well. So bear that in mind when looking at positions or trying to swing trade overnight. Definitely will affect the US markets as well. Any questions in the live chat? Good to see you here, Hoa, Mark, Greg. Good to see you guys. Some of my favorite reports, as always, if we go over to the Edgefield, if I go over to my screener, this is the ones that I look at. Okay. The opening candle continuation and the previous day's range was two of my favorites. I'll wait for those maybe to even set and then look to trade off my positions from my enter positions from there. But again, as I said, I think sitting on hands is not a bad idea, and just taking and letting each in the every day come as it does. So in saying that as well, I think YM is actually trading lower today. So that could be a better maybe sell position where we are coming lower. Already we put in actually a red day yesterday. NQ and ES actually closed on its highs. You can see on the daily time frame here, actually closed as a bullish closing day. So if you are looking for shorts across the US markets, possibly YM could be that one. So I'll leave you guys to it. That's my thoughts right now. Just less is more. Wait for more favorable trading setups to come, and you will probably find yourself making more money instead of trying to push every single day. I'll be live in my trading room as always on ASFX TV. The link is in my bio, and then I'll be in the Discord here the rest of the day sharing my thoughts. I hope that you guys have had a good week so far. Hoa, how's your week been? Anyone else here want to share how their week has been? Any reports that has been helping them? Their side? Yeah, even in small losses. Yeah, that's not a bad thing. Gold right now, I know, was rallying this London session as well. So we are sitting at quite a heavy support zone as well on gold. We've been kind of stuck at this level, ranging for the last, since that sell off on Monday. And then Bitcoin back down under 110K. So yeah, you know me, I'm only trade the DAX in the American market. So we'll see what happens there. And yeah, some misses, that's unfortunate. Some misses can be a little bit irritating, but I'll see you guys here in the chat rest of the day and then on my live stream.